just a horrible challenge. And I don't care what the match centre say or whatever anybody says, whether Premier League come out again and say something tomorrow. It's just a horrible tackle, and it's 100% a red card in any game of football. It's awful.
And it could quite so easily have broken his leg as well. I mean, he was lucky to get away with that, wasn't he?
It's awful.
Merce, I mean, it's baffling, isn't it, how that's not a red?
Yeah. Some people sometimes I wonder when they sit up in VAR, they know the game and they know the rules, but it's the common sense of it all. You know, any footballer of any level that has played the game would know that that's a Stonewall sending off. A Stonewall sending off. He's very fortunate he never broke his leg, and I mean that. He could have easily broke his leg. It will probably get dusted under the carpet because Liverpool went on and won the game. I think if the game would have drawn or Tarkowski gets an equaliser or scores the winning goal, but you just can't let these things go, in my opinion. I just think it was a terrible one. Tarkowski, it was a bit of a free hit. He knows what he's going to do, that follow through. But for me, I worry sometimes for the game when it's like that, because that's a big mistake, and they're big mistakes sometimes, Mike. I'm not having a go at you, but
the thing is, VAR's there for clear and obvious errors, and that is a clear and obvious error by the referee.
It's the working definition of it, isn't it?
I mean, supporters aren't happy about VAR. They don't like certain things that goes on, but when you see a tackle like that in a game of football that is 100% red card, you can see why players, managers, supporters get fed up with VAR, because it's probably one of the worst challenges really that we've had this season. It's one of them. Has to be in the top 5 challenge we had this season, because it's just a horrible tackle. Yes, I'm no mercy, it's a free hit, but whether he can have free hits nowadays, I don't know. But the way he's got the ball, the way he's gone through and caught him above the ankle, right on the back of the calf, it's just a red card all day, and I'm just baffled it wasn't.
And that's what worries me. They don't look at that and make sure they get that right. But every goal that's ever scored, they try their hardest to stop the goal. VAR. It feels to me every goal that's ever scored.
The hardest thing is, we've all looked at that once. Yeah. Gone red card.
Once. Yeah. Even Mike did, to be fair.
Well, exactly. We don't need so many views of that, and we can. We all know what he's got the ball, the follow through, but the follow through ends up. If that's a normal clearance, your follow through ends up maybe a couple of inches off the ground. It ends up 9 inches off the ground, sort of.
When you slow it down, he makes contact. There is another slight movement as well. So I think Tarkowski knows 100% what he's doing.
Merce, back in the day, in your day, that's like I've left a bit on him there. I can get away with it.
Oh no,
because I've got the ball.
100%.
That's what it is. That's
we
what
played when it was black and white TV as well.
It isn't now. That's the thing. I mean, someone's going to get sent off on Saturday in the Premier League for far less than that.
I'll guarantee that'll happen.
Yeah,
you just know
less.
Because what would happen tonight is they would have seen this. They'll have some kind of phone call tomorrow with all the officials that are involved and say, look, why have you done this weekend? This is what's going to happen. If that happens again, we cannot miss, because you cannot miss that type of challenge when you've got a referee and a VAR in position to make that call. It's just a terrible call.
What happens now in terms of the PGMOL?
Well, they'll put another statement out tomorrow, and I would like to think they will put a statement to say, having reviewed it again, it's the wrong call, which I think they should do, because that'll just save face.
This is where it would be great to hear what the VAR was saying to the referee. Going through that systematic, hearing what he says, going, I don't think that's a red card because of. And then at least an ex-player can come and say, look, it 100% is a red card because of this reason and that reason. So and they can learn from it.
You'll get it on the next mic'd up programme that Howard does, but I know
what in about 12 weeks' time?
I know what Danny's saying. They'll have ref watch tomorrow morning, and they should be able to play the footage there tomorrow on ref watch, so you can see what's been said straight away.
It's not about having a go at him, but it's about him learning from that and saying, actually, whether he thinks it was a red card or not is almost irrelevant. You've got to learn from it and understand and learn from people that know that it is a red card, why it's a red card. So if it happens again, you can make the right decision.
And Thomas, someone's still playing the game. If you'd seen something like that in your game last night against Arsenal, you'd have fully expected a red card straight away, wouldn't you?
We'd just do what the Liverpool players did. They surrounded the ref. I think, like Merce says, when you play the game and someone follows through and straight leg, full six studs into McAllister's calf just below his knee, you know the intent is there.
Yeah.
Nowadays you get yellow card for surrounding the ref.
Yeah.
it's like, I think I might be mistaken. Were you sent off this year at
Tottenham?
At Tottenham for It's like
On Kulusevski.
a stud on the back of his car
Yes.
with no point of contact is probably a red card, but there's no forced, there's no real intent in there. Point of contact,
not in the same
yes,
ballpark
speed,
as this one, is
intensity,
it? No.
but that is what is 10 times worse in challenge than what Tom's was in the.
I was going to mention that because I'm boiling inside, but no.
Was it not rescinded?
You know what? With the ref, I'm not having a go at the ref.
No.
Because, you know, it's a derby game, it's 100 mile an hour and it happens so quickly. And when the ball clears, the natural reaction for a ref is to follow the ball sometimes, so he doesn't see that.
And the backup is VAR.
I don't think we ever have a go at the
they're the
referees.
people. I'm not having a go at the ref because it's easy for when that ball goes, the ref
get
goes
the replays.
and follows the ball and he don't see the follow through. But VAR can watch that 20 times. We watched it once.
Referees will always make mistakes, and we accept that. That's part and parcel. It happened in our day, it still happens. That's not a problem. But VAR get the option to watch 10 replays, and they still get it wrong. And that's the most frustrating thing.
I get the feeling we'll talk about more of this on Saturday.